Hello everybody and welcome back to Access Knowledge 1914, and we're talking about research and development. So in this episode I'll talk about, we got the chart here, so I'll tell you about how research and development works, how to use it, how to use the chart, how that works, and so on. But first I will talk about a little bit about the design of the chart. For those that are familiar with research and development for the other Access Knowledge games such as 1940, you'll recognize the rows, each with a number assigned to it, 1 through 6. So they also notice an extra row here. So this is the research investment tracker. It goes from 1 to 10 because it can go farther than 10. So like 11 would be 10 to 11, 12, 13, 14. 10's a good number. So you notice we have 3 rows of technologies and developments. Most the other games, such as 1940, only have 2 rows of 6, but you'll notice I have 3 rows of 6, but the 6th one for each of them is the same thing, this one thing called Researcher's Choice that I'll talk about. So that brings down the total number of actual developments to just 15, which in 1940 there's 12, so 15 isn't that much more when you think about it. I really tried to narrow it down as best I could, but this is the best thing I could come up with, and I think it's the version I like. It's the best thing I like. Took a lot of tinkering around, but this is what I like. This is what I came up with. So yeah, a researcher's choice. This was my favorite parts. I got the idea from Dirk Künstler and his technology chart. So essentially, if you roll, for those that are familiar with 1940, you have to roll a die, and the number you roll is the technology you're going to get. So normally you would roll 1 through 6, and let's say you roll 3, you get that one. But what if you wanted 4? Well, you had a 1 in 6 chance. But with Researcher's Choice, if you roll Researcher's Choice, a 6, that means you can pick any of the other ones. So let's say you really want 4, that means all you have to do is roll a 4 or a 6. That's a 1 in 3rd chance, as opposed to a 1 in 6 chance. And then the last thing about the chart, which you probably are asking questions, are all these printed on roundels for different developments. Now that is an optional rule with research and development, where you can optionally have certain countries starting with tech and then automatically getting tech later. So for example, France could automatically start with this one, and then on round 2 they would automatically get this one, and then the same with round 3, automatically get this one, and then the same with Germany and Ottoman and Britain. So this is an optional rule. It's supposed to reflect the historical technologies that were developed by certain nations, or at least that who are the most advanced in certain technologies. Some technologies, like for example bombers, nobody's going to start with. That is because, well, yes, many countries did develop it. I think a lot of countries, too many, develop it to the point where no country was particularly notable for their own development. I know you guys are thinking of the Russian bombers from 1914, but it just didn't make sense for bombers to be in the very beginning when it's really a later war type thing. So yeah, that is an optional rule. When you see the files, you'll see that one that has the optional printed roundels on there already, and then a chart that's blank, so you can print out the one you want or print front and back and flip it according to your likes and preferences. So let's go ahead and go through the research and development sequence. So research and development is done at the beginning of your turn, before you purchase units, so it's the very first thing you do. And you can choose to do it and you can choose not to do it. It's optional. So we're going to do a run through. Let's say it's round 1 and we're Austria. So we're going to choose to do research and development. So first we're going to have to, step 1, invest in research. So we're going to spend our IPCs and we're going to buy a level of investment. We're going to spend 4 IPCs to buy level 2. Okay, and we put our roundel right there. Now step 2, we will attempt research. So now we're going to roll the amount of dice that are equal to the level of investment that we made. So we got level 2, so we got 2 dice. Now if we make a 1, we have made a successful breakthrough. If we don't get any 1s, then we fail and research is over. And we have to continue with the rest of our turn, continue to purchase units and do the rest of our turn like normal. So, yep, didn't get anything, so we would have failed. We have to continue to the rest of our turn. Now, our round will stay there, and it will stay there until our next turn when we can do research and development again. So, I'm going to skip ahead and let's say it's round 2. Now we can, since we already have level 2, we can go ahead and roll again, or we can invest more money. So we're going to spend 2 more IPCs to get to level 3. And now we're going to roll 3 dice. And we did not get any. That's unfortunate. But that's basically how that works. I just wanted to demonstrate that rule. But let's go back to let's restart and say we're back in round 1. Then we rolled our 2 dice, and okay, yes, we actually got a 1. So let's say that's what we did. So yes, round 1 we got a 1. So we made a successful breakthrough. So now we're going to roll all of our 1s. So we only have 1. And we're going to find out what our breakthrough was. Whoops. Okay, it was a 4. So we would get 4. Now if we had multiple 1s, for example, if we had rolled 2 1s, then we would roll both of them and pick in between those 2 options. So either pick 6 or 3. Now 6 was researcher's choice, which means we could pick any that we wanted. But it could be 3 or 2 or 3. We'd have to pick. We could pick in between the options. Now, sorry for always interrupting, but there is an alternative option to rolling that 1. So instead of rolling the 1 and trying to figure out what we would get, we can automatically choose any development that one of our friendly allies has already developed. So let's see, Germany has some development. So let's say we want one of those. So let's say we want this one. Since Germany already has it, they're going to share the technology with us, and we automatically get it. We don't have to roll. You do this before rolling. You can't roll and then get a 3, but I don't want 3, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick that. No, you're going to have to make the decision to give up on the chance of getting something different and choose something that an ally already has. You either have to make that choice or go for the chance and see what you can get, see if you can get something different. So yeah, so you could choose something that an ally already has. That represents, sharing technologies. I mean, you still have to work for it, but since they already have the technology, they can just share it with you if you want it. So that's how that works. But let's go back to the original example where we had a 1 and we rolled a 3. Or is it? Yeah, 3. So we got a 3, and then this is our development. And so then step 4 is we launch our development. We can start our turn, and this is automatically applied to the game. We start the round with it. We don't have to wait around, so it's automatically in the game. So that's essentially steps 1 through 4. Let's run it through again. So let's go with let's say it's Russia's turn now, and they're going to invest. Let's go with 6 IPCs for level 3. And they got a 1. France has this, but they don't want that, so they're going to roll again, see what they want. Hey, 3, just like the Austrians. Not bad. Alright, just going to run through things really quickly. See if you guys get the hang of it. Let's see, Germany's turn. Now they got some more money, so we're going to go with 5. They're going to do 5. Invest 10 IPCs. This is all just hypothetical, so. They're going to go with 5 and see what they get. Look at that. Wow, aren't they lucky? They got 4 ones. So they get to re-roll all of them. And now they can pick in between. They can pick in between 1, 5, 6, and 4. So yeah, they could pretty much pick pretty much anything. Yeah, even 6, so they could pick anything they wanted. So that's the benefit of rolling more dice. More likely to get ones, and then the more ones you have, the more likely you'll get something that you really want. So let's say they're gonna go with this one right here, since they already have so many other ones. Now keep in mind, if you rolled something you already have, for example, Germany, let's say they only had 1 development or 1 breakthrough, and they roll and they get 5, they already have 5. They're not out of luck. They get to re-roll until they get something that actually applies to them. Nope, 1 doesn't count either, but 4. Yeah, 4. So they'd have to re-roll until they get something that actually applies to them. So yeah, that is Germany. Let's do another one. Let's do France. They're gonna do level 4. No ones there. So France failed, and they continue to turn like normal. Now we're going on to Britain, and they're gonna do 5. Okay, got some couple successes there. And 1 or 6. They're gonna go with 6. Researcher's choice, and they're gonna go with 4. Yeah, why not? Now keep in mind, I will be talking about all the developments in a later video, so look out for that next video. But yeah, let's do let's say Ottomans don't do research and development. Let's say the Italians decide to do just 1, and they failed. Okay. And let's say now it's round 2. Austria, they get to start over and do some more investments. If I can get an Austrian roundel real quick. So they're gonna start over and start at 3. And we got a 1. So they can pick which row they want to do, since round 2 is now available. They could pick either one, but they're gonna go with round 2 since it's the new one. And they're gonna roll again. And I got 1. Sweet. Russia doesn't want to do it again. Germany's good. But France, they get to start the turn. They're already at 4. They don't have to invest anymore, so they're going to go ahead and roll the 4 they already have. And hey, they managed to get 1. Not bad. So they're actually going to go ahead and pick this one that Russia already has. Yep. Okay. Britain skips. Ottomans skip again. Now Italians, it's their turn. They feel like 1's probably not enough. So they're going to invest 2 more IPCs and get to level 2. And then they're going to roll 2 more die. So they're going to roll 2 die. And hey, they got 1. Good for them. They're going to just roll, see what they get. 6, researcher's choice. Perfect. Because they really wanted 4. Okay. Well, I think you guys got the gist of it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys understand the rules now, how to use research and development. So hope you guys can have some fun with this. The files will be in the description of this video. And in the next video, I'll be talking about all the other, what each development actually is and how they work. So look forward to those videos. And yeah, if you please like and subscribe, and look forward to my next video. All right, see you next time. Bye.